5 places as mysterious as the Bermuda Triangle. Number 5. Superstition Mountains. The Superstition Mountains are a mountain range located east of Phoenix, Arizona. Already it's off to a great start with the name. According to legend, sometime in the 1800s a man named Jacob Waltz discovered a huge gold mine within the mountains that has since been dubbed the Lost Dutchman's Gold Mine. He kept the location a secret until his deathbed, upon which he may or may not, depending on which version of the story you're reading, have told a single person the secret. Regardless, the mine has never been found, in spite of many expeditions. Some say the spirits of people who've lost their lives in search of the gold still haunt the mountains. Number 4. South Atlantic Anomaly. Did you ever wonder if there was a Bermuda Triangle in space? No? Well, you're probably wondering it now, and you're in luck. Because there totally is, and it's called the South Atlantic Anomaly. This is the area where the band of radiation known as Earth's inner Van Allen belt comes closest to the Earth's surface. It's an area centered just a bit off the coast of Brazil, and it's responsible for numerous problems with satellites and spacecraft, from messing up their programs to actually shutting down their function. The Hubble telescope is actually turned off from taking observations when passing through the anomaly, and the International Space Station avoids scheduling spacewalks when passing through it, which happens up to 5 times a day. It's not just technical problems, either. Some astronauts report seeing shooting stars in their visual fields as they pass through. Number 3. Lake Anjikuni. Not content with just a few individuals disappearing, Lake Anjikuni decided to take things to the next level and provide the locale for the disappearance of an entire village. It all happened in November 1930, when a trapper named Joe LaBelle was looking for shelter for the night. LaBelle was familiar with the Inuit village, whose population ranges from 32,000, depending on who you believe. He made his way there and found quite an eerie scene. The villagers were nowhere to be found. Everything else, including food and rifles, had been left behind. Furthermore, about 300 feet from the village, the bodies of around 7 sled dogs were found, having starved to death despite open stores of food at the village. Some versions of the story even report strange lights being seen above the lake around the time of the disappearance. Number 2. The Devil's Sea. The Devil's Sea, or Dragon's Triangle, take your pick of which sounds more ominous, is an area of the Pacific Ocean as riddled with strange happenings as its Atlantic counterpart near Bermuda. Located off the coast of Japan, it's been the site of countless claims of unexplained phenomena including magnetic anomalies, inexplicable lights and objects, and of course, mysterious disappearances. The area is even considered a danger by Japanese fishing authorities. One story has it that in 1952 the Japanese government sent out a research vessel, the Anomaly No. 5, to investigate the mysteries of the Devil's Sea. Naturally, of course, the Anomaly No. 5 and its crew of 31 people were never seen again. Another story tells of Kublai Khan's disastrous attempts to invade Japan by crossing the Devil's Sea, losing at least 40,000 men in the process. Number 1. Michigan Triangle. The Michigan Triangle is another geographical triangle, located in the middle of Lake Michigan. On April 28, 1937, Captain George R. Donner of the O.M. McFarland was on his way from Erie, Pennsylvania, to Port Washington, Wisconsin, and had to pass through the triangle. As the story goes, he was exhausted and retired to his cabin, leaving the second mate to wake him when they neared their destination. About 3 hours later, when the second mate went to do so, Donner was not in his cabin. Nor was he in the galley. An exhaustive search of the ship was conducted, but he was never found.